everyone, and welcome back to our 7th episode of YaEat or YaEat. I'm really excited to have you here today. We had, again, some great responses. We had a couple of people send me some messages that they cooked some of my recipes and they were really happy, so that really makes me happy. Thank you so much. Hopefully they'll post those pictures on our new Facebook group. It's called YaEat Homemade Recipes. So if you just search that in Facebook, YaEat, YaEat, Homemade Recipes. On this new group, I think we just posted this group this week, and we have close to 200 members already, which is great. We want you to share your recipes. Over the next couple of weeks, we're going to pick someone's recipe, and if it's okay with you, we will try to replicate your recipe on one of our episodes. So just share your recipes. I just need a picture, a couple of photos, and a little description, a little instruction, and what the ingredients are, or all I really need is the ingredients and I'll duplicate it. Today, we are going to be making one of my favorite recipes. Why is it my favorite? One, it really tastes awesome, and two, it's really easy and quick to make. And the dish I'll be making today is garlic shrimp. I came across this recipe years ago when I was eating in a Spanish restaurant, and I thought it was really good, a little bit different than what I was used to making. Every time I had shrimp and garlic, and it had lemon or butter or something in it, or wine. This is just today, I don't know how they made it. I kind of have an idea, but what I did was I kind of created my own garlic shrimp recipe. This dish, all the ingredients are is garlic, shrimp, salt and pepper, extra virgin olive oil, a little parsley. That's it. And we're going to do this really quick. Today I'm going to serve this as like an individual portions, just so you can get an idea. Try to be a little creative, but you can serve this any way you like, as an appetizer, as an entree, over pasta, with rice, or just by itself with some bread. It's really delicious, and that's what I'm going to do today. Today we're going to do, I'm just going to put over some pasta, and I'm also going to serve it with some French bread toast that I'm going to just cook real quick on the grill. Are you ready? Here we go.
Looking at a shrimp chart, you're going to go all the way from the U10, which are the largest shrimp, all the way down to the 6170s, which are the extra small shrimp. Now, my personal preference would be the 1620s because they're much more plump and just simply taste better. Most restaurants are going to tend to use a smaller shrimp, which tend to dry out with a higher profit margin. If you like what you're seeing so far, just click that like button and subscribe or follow us. We really appreciate it. I got these 1620s from the fish market with the shells on for demonstration purposes. You could buy these deveined with the shell on or deveined with the shell off. Watch that stinger, it's really sharp. Alright, we're going to grab the shrimp at the end by the tail and just wrap your thumb around.
And then we'll save the shell.
There are a lot of recipes where we would keep the tail on for display purposes, but we don't need them today.
Pinch.
Try to utilize as much of the shrimp as possible. So once we remove all the shells, the next step would be to devein the shrimp. Oh, and we'll save those shells and put them in the freezer to make a shrimp stock. We'll brush some olive oil on the bread and sprinkle some salt, pepper, and pecorino romano cheese, and then grill it. Now when it comes to deveining, you want to lightly break the membrane here. And underneath the membrane is going to be, we'll call it a vein. And we're going to pull that out. I'm doing this first one as a display. What I usually do is I cut them all first and then I devein them under some running water. After deveining all the shrimp, I'll cut them into bite-sized pieces, usually thirds or quarters. And then we'll give them one last quick rinse. Okay, add a little bit of olive oil to the food processor and then added the garlic. Now this is in real time, so watch. That's it. Don't mush up your garlic. Okay, all the prep is done. Let's head over to the stove. Add that olive oil. I got my water boiling and I put the pasta in right when I started heating up the oil. They should both be done right around the same time.
I know, it seems like a lot of garlic, but it is called garlic shrimp. You may need a little more oil. Okay, definitely cannot walk away. You can see how green the olive oil color is. Alright, I think that's a good color. We're nice and roasted. And shrimp.
Once you add the shrimp, the moisture from the shrimp will stop the garlic from browning. Make sure that you're constantly stirring the shrimp and the garlic together.
We'll season this with salt and pepper to taste.
You'll know the shrimp is done when it turns white with a little pinkish. You could test one out or cut it in half to see if it's fully cooked. If you're feeling a little adventurous, you could add about a half a teaspoon of smoked paprika. We'll add some color and some smoky flavor.
That's it. You're done. We're going to test it out and then season it with a little salt and pepper if needed. And we're going to plate it up.
You could add the parsley to the pan, but I like to just sprinkle it right on top.
Okay, there you have it. Shrimp, garlic shrimp, straight up. Easy, simple, salt, pepper, garlic shrimp, and parsley. Just a little side here, and just dipping the bread in the oil is delicious. And then here's the garlic shrimp over the pasta. YaEat, YaEat. Make this recipe. It's delicious and it's easy. I'm really excited to make one of my favorite dishes, garlic shrimp. We created a new group of one of these recipes, and next month I'm going to, at the end of the month, next month after 30 days, once we hit, at the end of the, let's see,